All right, y'all, listen, everybody, welcome again to 99 JAMZ Live. Right now, I want to introduce to you Wale. Make some noise, everybody, for Wale. That's right, Wale's in the building, everybody.
So, Wale, we have a surprise for you. We are celebrating that you have the #1 song.
Oh, yeah.
And that you celebrated your birthday last week.
Yeah.
So we had to show some love with a beautiful Wale cake.
Thank you very much. It's amazing.
All right, so we're going to have a seat.
So welcome, man. Welcome to the 99 JAMZ Penthouse Studios.
It's good to be here. It's good to be here.
So what we're going to do is we're going to be talking on air and off air a little bit. We'll let you know which is which so you know you don't cuss on air, none of that.
You know me.
But welcome, man. So welcome to Miami. I know you're no stranger to Miami.
Yeah. The second home right here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what's one of your favorite things to do when you come to Miami, man?
Well, are we on the radio?
No.
Not yet.
Just chill. You know, everybody like to go to the club in Miami because it don't start popping until like 4:30 in the morning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's my thing, like, you know, going with Rose and Meek. I spend a lot of time in, like, Live, obviously, with Tunchi and all them.
Mm.
What about as far as food goes? Any favorite food spots in Miami?
The Haitian restaurants.
What?
There it is.
Chef Creole.
I might be wrong, but like, are the flavors of, because you're of Nigerian descent, are the flavors similar in Haitian food and Nigerian food?
Yeah, it's just like the original soul food. You know what I'm saying? You know, I love rice, obviously, and that's that's the Jamaicans thing and Africans thing. So I do the same thing with Chef Creole.
Okay. Hey, chef. You know, is African food, like, I went to an African barbecue, and the food was, like, mad spicy, and I'm not a spicy person, but I saw you on the episode of Hot Wings, and you was a trooper. Like, you was like, this is nothing. I can eat whatever.
I got training. My mother cooked spicy, so I had a lot of training.
So have you tried the one chip challenge?
What's that?
There's like a chip. We tried it here, and some of the guys that did it vomited and died.
Where does this chip come from?
The chip is... It's supposed to be like the hottest chip ever.
It's called the Carolina Reaper pepper.
I don't want no part of that.
It's supposed to be real hot.
I don't want nothing with the Grim Reaper on it.
I know, the sign of the devil, right?
I'm not good.
For sure.
Nobody passed the test?
Well, Tice ate the whole chip.
I was probably the closest in the room.
Oh, we only talking about close. We not even talking about completed.
No.
I'm straight. I'm straight.
Nah.
Big Mac, like, ate it and then spit it immediately out. So.
Oh, no, I'm good. But where does it come from so I know not to go there?
I don't know. Big Mac ordered them and then was trying to make everybody do it. And we were like, oh, I was immediately hell no. But.
So before we go live, Wale, let's talk a little bit about some other things you used to do, man. You used to play football, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What position you play?
Running back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy football more than you enjoyed music? Or
The games for sure. And the camaraderie.
Right.
Those two things I enjoy more than, like, music for sure.
Oh, like the teamwork.
Yeah, just the camaraderie it was honor amongst thieves in football. Like, it's not the same code in music. It's kind of like every man for himself.
Would you consider yourself athletic? Like, do you like playing sports?
Yeah.
What are, like, besides football, what other sports you like playing?
Everything.
Everything?
No, boxing, basketball, football, the black people stuff.
The black sports.
Do you ever miss playing football? Like, you ever watch, you be watching a game?
Every August.
Yeah.
Everybody. If you ever played something, if you ever loved a sport, you never really get over playing that joint for never in your whole life.
What's something about you that that your fans really wouldn't know about you? Like, they wouldn't assume that.
Man, I'm kind of like an open book. I feel like most of my fans know mostly everything about me for real. I think that's what makes me unique.
Who's been following Wale's movement since the beginning? And then all of y'all jumped on the bandwagon and love him now, right? That's all that matters.
Invite some
right?
more people to the bandwagon. We need more. Let's keep going.
Keep hopping on, everybody. On your downtime, what do you like to do?
Sleep.
Okay.
Nah, just chill. I really don't have no downtime because on my downtime I be trying to be like start recording. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to like find some new hobbies or maybe find like some places I like to travel to. Maybe that'll happen this year.
What is your favorite place that you have been?
Probably like Jamaica.
Jamaica's
Jamaica
nice.
and Nigeria. My two favorite places. Yeah.
How often do you get to go back home, like to Nigeria?
Like once a year.
Is it a specific time of year, like holidays, or just go?
A lot of people go in December, but I just like whenever I can, for real. Whenever I can go, like for a week or something.
Do you have like family over there that you can just chill with?
Yeah, I got a lot. My grandfather over there, my grandmother over there, a lot of my uncles, a lot of my cousins over there.
That's dope. So
Are you still a fan? You still talk to Seinfeld?
Yeah. We talked like 2 months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you guys talk about, you and Seinfeld? Like, what kind of conversation would the two of you have together?
The last conversation I had with him was about cancel culture because he didn't understand. He didn't all the way understand what it was, and I was explaining to him what's going on with it. I'll let him, if y'all ever reach him, I'll let him tell y'all what it was about specifically. Maybe it'll come out like in his next special or something. Who knows? But I was breaking it down to him. That was pretty much the conversation.
how did a friendship between Jerry Seinfeld, comedian, and Wale, the poet, rapper, how did that even start?
That was maybe like 11, 12 years ago. When I did my third mixtape or fourth mixtape I did, when I sampled them, somebody connected us with one of the other people on the show, and then they got us with Jerry when he was in Baltimore. We pulled up on him, and we just kind of been cool ever since then.
That's so dope. I would have never imagined Jerry Seinfeld and Wale.
Yeah.
So you guys linked up after you recorded Festivus?
Before
that?
way before. Yeah, my first time I linked up with Jerry was like, I don't even know if I was signed with Interscope at that point.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does he listen to your music? Like, does he ever say, "Yo, I heard the song, I'm a big fan"?
Yeah. He said I'm his favorite rapper.
Really?
That one movie.
That part.
He's good. The man's got good taste.
Does he know his hip hop culture though?
I don't know, but he knows I'm the best. So I'm
That's all that matters, right?
it's lit.
What about his car collection? Have you been able to experience his car collection?
I don't think he let somebody as irresponsible as myself around them cars. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen his collection, like online and stuff like that. But I don't be trying to look at the man cars, whatever.
I think he could just like spare one of the vintage, one of a kind.
Yeah, my rapper friend is the only guy that I know that borrows my cars. I don't want to be that friend.
You're like, no, I don't want to mess that car up. I can't replace it.
Not at all.
So before we go live, does anybody have a question they want to ask Wale right now? Yeah? All right.
All right, there we go.
Hi, Wale. I wanted to know, who is your hip-hop, like, old-school influence? And number two, they said Rakim is the number one, rapper of all times, and do you agree?
My influence, I don't even know what's considered old school no more. Because hip-hop is such a new genre in the grand scheme of, like, music. So, is Jay-Z considered old school? Yeah. He's still rapping. Like, he's still
right. He's still relevant.
It's not really his current, like, it's not about the current, you know what I'm saying? I think he's not old school yet until he's, like, retired, right? If he can headline a tour, like, I don't know, maybe. I don't know. But Jay-Z is my favorite. Jay-Z my favorite rapper. And Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Lupe, Black Thought. Yeah.
Okay,
Anyone else have a question?
All right, I'm moving. Fat people moving. All right. All right, stand up for me, sir.
Hi, Wale. I'm Callie, and I want to know, what advice would you have to someone just starting out a business?
You got to invest in yourself. That's a big thing. Like you really have to. You got to be prepared to be like in the negative for like the first year or more. A lot of people think you're just going to be, like, in the green, like, after, like, a month, whatever. Nah. Because if it was like that, we'd all be rich. But please believe. So investing in yourself is important.
I love the fact that you said the number one thing is, honestly, invest in yourself and your own brand and to understand that you will be in the red at least for the first year.
Yeah, right. Sure. If you're lucky.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah. Unless your parents rich, then it's different. But
your parents got money,
it's
you
mostly
straight.
black people in here, so our parents don't be rich like that.
We got time for 1 or 2 more questions?
Yeah, you next. Come on, stand up.
Hi, my name is Tori Hall. Hi, Wale.
How you doing, Tori Hall?
I want to know, if you had to give this chapter of your life a title, what would it be and why?
Yeah, I have a question mark on my. I don't know what happened tomorrow. The day after, I'm just here like y'all.
No, like lessons learned. Like, what would you title it? Like, what did you learn this year, and what would this chapter of your life?
C. Dummy, because I would have told my younger self a couple things like, bro, certain things, and now is the part of like, see, I told you, dumbass. If you would have just listened to me, you know what I'm saying?
Listen to your inner self type
let's like, C. Dummy is the name of the chapter.
Oh, see, dummy.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
You know what I'm saying? I just would have like, yeah, look, things, nigga, I try to tell you. See, now you see.
All right, believe in yourself. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
She reworded it again. No, see, dummy. She keeps trying to not. So believe just Disney movies, gummy bears. Nah, see, dummy. Yeah.
Oh, man. One more? We got time for one more before we go live.
All right, fat people on the move. We on the move. Big man right here. Stand up. All right.
What's up, Wale?
What up?
You know what I'm saying? We always see, the lavish, lifestyle that, rappers or poets live on Instagram and social media and everything.
Oh, I don't be lying to y'all, man. I be telling that truth. So specify. It's like, nah, go ahead.
What I'm saying, but my question is, what kind of hardships does someone like that face, even after they made it?
That, like, spending money and all that, trying to keep up with the image, like, that's you know what I mean? Like, please believe them dudes that be showing their money doing that in the third. They getting more. I don't even post my money, like, and I still be like, yo, I graduated from school. I need $1 million, please. I'm dying. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Yeah,
Bring me back to life, please. Like, I just need $50 on Cash App. Like, that's a hardship in itself, bro. And then sometimes when we get money at a young age, we want to save the world. We want to say, or at least save the hood, save our hood, or save our circle. That's less possible than even getting on in the first place. You know what I'm saying? One out of every gazillion niggas is trying to rap. You know what I'm saying? And then the ones that make it, now you got to save the ones that didn't make it. That's a hardship in itself.
That is true. I respect that. Bless up.
Wow. Gems right there.
All right.
So we got 2.5 minutes before we go live. We could get in one more question, Nasty, before we go live. We got 2.5 minutes, so keep it quick. This got to be quick.
All right. I'm already here.
Hey, what's up? Wale, my name is China Doll, and I would like to know, besides music, is there anything else that you want to be known, that you want to leave a legacy of, that people know you for?
Maybe some stuff in film and sports, probably. Won't specify because niggas be taking my ideas. So.
What's up, Wale? As an African parent, of an African parent.
Am I in trouble?
No.
Okay.
I'm just asking, what do you think? What does your parents think with you rapping?
Yeah, that's why I asked if I was in trouble.
So, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, what did they think about you doing that?
Did one of them send you here? My mother called you. Just go ask him what do you think that I think about the rapping?
I don't know about that, brother.
What do you think? My sister, he just told me, I think my cover has blown. I have to leave. I think he's on to me. Mama, I mean, listen, it's the most blunt, most people that come from parents that aren't from this country, it's always doctor, lawyer, or you're going to be homeless and figuring that on yourself. So rapping as a Nigerian, under the roof of a Nigerian family, and dropping out of school, you know what I'm saying, and going through the trouble that I was going through growing up, I'm not going to lie and say I was getting support. That's why you recorded me. You sending this to my mom. Yo, what's up? You know somebody. Take her ID, everything. We going to put her through the system. Because first of all, I'm trying to be like, who brought you? Because one is not like the other in here. What's going on here? I'm worried now. Find out who she follow on Facebook. Nah, for real. Because all the Nigerian parents is on Facebook.
You will get that call later.
All of them. This rapping that you are doing.
It's 99 Jams, Miami's #1 for hip hop and R&B. It's the afternoon get down, and we are coming to you live from the 99 Jams Penthouse Studios. We are in the building with Wale.
What's up? What's up?
Welcome, welcome, Wale.
How you doing?
Amazing. And how you feeling in Miami? Your first stop of your tour?
I feel fantastic. How y'all feel? Y'all feel
Woo!
good? All right. All right.
So you come from Nigerian. You know, your parents are Nigerian. How do you feel about the big Nigerian wave in music, like with Burna
overdue.
Boy,
Long overdue.
Davido, Patoranking, everybody?
Wizkid, yeah.
Wizkid.
We long overdue. I mean, there's a lot of Nigerians, Ghanaians, Ethiopians, a lot of African kids in this country. I mean, it's our time to shine. That's all.
I love that.
It's long overdue for sure.
I love that. I love that.
Does that help you with your love for go-go music? Because you're from DC. I know you like go-go music.
Yeah.
Is there any correlation with that?
It is on a technical aspect, but like growing up, I never put them two and two together.
Right.
I didn't start putting them two and two together until I started like really, really making music and producing music.
What about the Beyonce album for the Lion King album? How did you feel about that album?
It was good. It was good. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
dope.
I like that a lot of them artists was getting their shine on that joint. You know what I'm saying? And she showed a lot of love to a lot of like the artists that are coming up, as well as the artists that's from America.
You were discovered in DC, of course, by Mark Ronson.
Right.
And then you moved over were signed to Interscope years later.
Yep.
And then now you're with Warner Records.
Yep.
So how's the transitioning from label to label and being
My feet
discovered?
hurt. I'm
Your
tired.
feet hurt. You ready to just settle, right?
All that
Sit
moving
down.
around, man. Nah, it's just. I mean, I look at it like NBA players. Like sometimes, the best players just can go from team to team to team. Like even like somebody like KD, like you just get, you got to do what works for you. And I think that's kind of like a good metaphor for like how my career is going. Like I just, I move around because like I got to do what's be in the best situation possible for myself.
Of course. And now your 6th album, the
Yeah.
first on Warner Records.
Well, I think Ambition was, and then
Okay.
and then all the Warner acts. I mean, at that time, all the Warner acts moved to Atlantic.
Okay.
And then I was on Atlantic for 2 albums or 3 albums, and then now I'm back at Warner.
That's why your feet hurt.
Yeah, totally. We're moving around, see?
But I love the title.
How does it feel now going into your 6th album?
Yes.
Besides my feet hurting,
Right.
And I got secret spy aunties in this joint trying to get her head was down and she was sending a text. I feel like I'm in my groove now. I feel like I'm in my pocket. I feel like I'm in my I'm in my stride. I'm in my stride like for the first time because business wise, my business is a little bit tighter than it's been. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm in my stride as a creator right now.
I love that. That's dope.
What made you come up with that title for this album?
Man, so the album is low key like about like if okay, so I hope most of y'all heard on Chill and stuff, Auntie. You haven't heard?
Of course.
Yeah, have you? I did. Have you had? So on Chill is the middle ground, right? Because I'm not necessarily saying I'm in a relationship with the girl, but I'm not saying that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So on Chill is the middle ground, and wow, that's crazy. It's like if you're in a relationship, ladies, if you got a dude, he could give you something.
She's like, no, I want you.
If you got a dude, like, you know what I'm saying, you got a dude, and he do something so good for you, you're like, wow, that's crazy. Or if he do something bad, he like, wow, that's crazy.
It could go either way.
It go either way. So, wow, that's crazy is pretty much the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the beautiful in a relationship. And on Chill is like setting the tone for that. It's just like, we've been in a tragedy for months, but I'm singing this one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I almost forgot. But it's beautiful though. It's still, and it's kind of like the verse is coming from a perspective of having conflicted feelings about a relationship. It's beautiful. It's just to show you don't care, go wear it to house. Like, I mean, I care, but I'm not gonna show you I care. Like, it can't be like that. So the album is everything around that. It gets dark. It goes through the breakup. We go through the courting. We go through my fault, her fault. And that's wow, that's crazy, man.
Dope. So we're going to talk more about the album. We're going to talk more to Wale. We will be right back. Don't you move. It's 99 Jams, the afternoon get down. Live in that penthouse studio, baby.
I feel like I'm on 106 in Park right now. That's great. Original.
Not Roxy and Terrence, free and able.
First of all, no offense to Roxy and Terrence. No offense. That's her.
So I know we had some more questions from the listeners, right?
Okay, yeah, I'm coming. You rolling, baby. You rolling. All right.
Hello, Wale. I'm Latoya. I'm over here.
What's up, Latoya?
So my favorite Wale song is The Matrimony. And I wanted to know what inspired you to write that one or do that one.
I was just on. Everything that you hear on that was like about my love life, like in real life, not like the fantasy novels I'll be writing sometimes. Like that was like my real. That's why it kind of sounds a little more personal in the rhymes. But it's a combination of like 3 or 4 women that I've like been with, and like they all kind of know who I'm talking about in it. You know what I'm saying? And they come from all walks of life and on all stages of my career and my life.
They listen to the song, they be like,
So you still haven't been to a wedding?
The thing is, I don't ever disrespect them. So I tell them anything that I say on the record is things that I've said already to them, and I always kind of keep it. It's honest. It might be brutally honest, but it's always done from a place of love, or that was once love.
how old is your daughter now? Because now you're a dad.
She's 3 and she's 23. Man, you know one thing that's interesting. I'm sure we got some parents in here. But I talk to my daughter all like whether I'm on the road or whatever. I just try to FaceTime her or whatever. Like, so yesterday was the second time ever in her life that I called. I didn't want to. Let me get on because I want to see if she pay more attention if she don't get to see what's going on. It's like foreign to her to talk on the phone. Oh, she don't know that. It don't. It's so crazy, and it just made me think like, wow, we live in the future for real. Like
She's technology, baby.
It's crazy. She don't know like a smiley face anywhere is an emoji. It's not a smiley face. It's just an emoji. Like I'm like, wow. Like, and it just put things in perspective. Like, she's advanced for her age, but it's like she was like, why can't I see Daddy? I can hear him. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it just made me feel like, wow. Like, we really here. Like, you know what I'm saying? We really here. You know what I'm saying? But she's made me a lot more sensitive and like emotional as far as like things that can upset me, or if I feel like I'm doing something that might eventually let her down. Yeah, so that's what that is. So what's the subject?
We got another one back there.
Mr. Akeem Timon, if I'm pronouncing it right.
Yo, you already got my aunt in here. Now you want to do the government? Where is he? Now that was definitely police. Dog, what kind of shirt is that? Best Buy?
No, this is a Haitian shirt representing for the Zoes in the building.
Okay, so I got some Haitians in my family. So who sent you?
The question I was asking is that I did a follow up on you where you got suspended for 60 days when you got into a fight in 11th grade with a teacher. So I want to know. I want to know.
Cut the mic.
I just want to know. I just want to know, sir.
You probably want to know a lot of things, officer. Takashi sent you.
Nah. Hey, that was a good one.
No, he said that was a good one, like the police. Whoa. Yo, okay. All right, cool.
But the reason why I asked that is because as parents, because I'm a father myself, when we get older and our kids get older and they get in certain situations, like what advice do you give them when they get in trouble and such?
Well, I don't want to like, you know, ruin our bond with each other. You know what I'm saying? Because I think a lot of times when I was growing up, and I did get in a lot of trouble, but I think a lot of the things that was said to me, you know, by my parents, ruined our relationship for the future. I wouldn't tell them anything. I got to hide stuff now because, you know, I had thorough, healthy beatings, like for getting in trouble. Thorough, real life, can't sit down for a day or two vibe. You know what I'm saying? So I can't approach it like that because I'm not even fortunate enough to be around my daughter 24/7. So I got to make sure she's willing to tell me everything that's happening and at least try to build her up from things that she needs. You know what I'm saying? I let her mother be the bad guy.
It's 99 Jams, Miami's #1 for hip-hop and R&B. The afternoon get down coming to you live from the 99 Jams Penthouse Studios with Wale in the building.
Wale is definitely in the building. I wish you guys could hear us off air as well. The comedy is real. He's learned a lot from Jerry Seinfeld, I'm sure. So I have a question. How did the original linking up between, thank you, he fixed my tongue, pause.
Yeah.
Her shoe tongue. For the people listening.
How did the original linking up of you and Ross and the whole MMG thing, how did that happen?
It depends on who you ask, I think, because we all remember it a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's like one of the movies where everybody got different perspective. Because I remember me and Ross at Delaware State for the first time, and then I remember the chronological order thing is difficult. I remember moments, and I do remember we met a couple times, and I was getting on my Interscope deal, and he was like, "I want dibs. Like, I want to meet with you first." And I was signed to Jay from management at Rock Nation at the time, and then he was like, you know, Ross was like, "I want to sign him," and the lawyers was talking, and then Jay was like, "I think you should do it," and so I went to Miami, and I remember I was just walking down the strip with my friends, and I saw 2 Chainz. And I was like, yo, Ross told me to go to his house, but I ain't never been there. I heard that joint is like a little castle. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, bro, you trying to ride with me down there? Rode with me down there. And me and Ross talked a little bit. And then I remember when I was going home, I was back to the hotel. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. So maybe like a week or 2 later or something. I don't know. Around the time, it was one of the Super Bowls that's about to happen. And me and Meek signed our joint. And then we really hit the ground running. As soon as... Maybe like a week or 2 before the paperwork done, we did like Pandemonium and all them other records, and then like the next month we did Self-Made 1 quick, and then I went back to finishing my album. Yeah.
I love that. What is are all of you still members of MMG? Is it still?
Me, definitely still members of MMG. We both still signed to MMG.
Who would you say you're the closest to in MMG? Like, who do you
It's
talk to
different
the
things.
most often?
It's equal, but it's different things. Like Ross is everybody, like we both moving pieces. We both have our own cities to represent, our own crews, families, everything. But it's like we have this union, this we still have that. But it's like different things. Like, you know, if I know Meek is on tour, I'm probably not going to like hit him about like nothing. So like I hit Ross, be like, yeah, or I know his album coming out. We probably talking a little more just on some brotherhood stuff. Or I know Meek about to drop something, and you know, I just give him that energy. I call him. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in Miami and I want to be on some chills, just studio vibe, smoke out, I'm gonna go with Ross. If I'm here and I'm trying to turn up and I'm trying to be on the yacht and just be and live like a rapper, the one that you talking about, the Flash, I'm gonna go with Meek, and then there's be me, Meek, Dirk, Fab, all on the yacht, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a rapper. Yeah.
I'm famous.
Yeah, I'm lit.
You know, a few years ago, the MMG family suffered a major loss with the death of Black Bo.
Hit me like a ton of bricks. I was in South Africa. It was, man, I remember that day like it was, I remember, I believe we had just did like a couple like talk shows or something, and I came back. I don't remember who hit me. And when I found out, it's like the whole trip, I just kept thinking about it. And I believe I flew back for a day, and I flew to Miami, and then I just remember the funeral, like, that funeral kind of like, I don't know, it made everything in MMG a little bit more important. You know what I'm saying? Like I think me and Ross got a little, we was already close, but we even got way closer after that because Black was the glue for the whole team. You know what I'm saying? And even when like me and Meek had that situation, Black was like in the middle, like, you know what I'm saying?
Trying to fix.
Yeah, we was both stupid. We're not going to talk about that. But we was in a different place. But Black was always just like the balance, the calmness for the whole crew. I never seen him angry, never seen him, you know what I mean? He just was always there. And I think about it a lot. You know what I'm saying? I miss him a lot.
Wow. You know, the whole MMG family and even people not in the MMG family, you know, remember Black Bo. And I remember I attended the funeral, and that was something that I was going to say was that was the consensus at the funeral, the whole vibe, that Black Bo was the glue who mediated and, you know, kept everything together. So you're saying that now, with his absence, that everything, you guys have worked harder to get closer and
No, I just think it's
resolve
happened. It's
things?
happened. I don't know if we like try to work hard, but it just because even at the funeral, I wasn't expecting to speak at the joint. You know what I'm saying? I just was like, it was already enough and hard enough for me to be there. And when I remember just looking at Rose when I was talking, and he's very. His poker face is probably the best I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? But I just saw him rocking like just and when I was talking, his energy was like synced in with mine, and then I felt like, okay, this is like family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this ain't even like just my man no more. You know what I'm saying? And I think it changed I think maybe we turned in from like real good friends to like family around that time, because it's like. This that's when I was like, this whole thing is like really deeper than like just music for real.
Right, Wale. And then after that, you say you and Meek Mill's got a little bit better. He did just recently send you the tweet telling you happy birthday, more blessings and more arguments.
We've been good for a long time.
Okay.
I'm talking about like even when he was locked up, we talked a lot.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We would all get on a big call. Like, it'd be like me, his sister, Coon, P-Mon, like we would just all be on the phone just talking, you know what I'm saying? And so we was cool even before that, you know what I'm saying? So it's not, that little time was probably shorter than a lot of people think, because we was just being stupid, dog.
Right.
We was both we was lunching. We was lunching.
Well, we're glad the MMG family is stuck like glue, right, people?
Yeah, for sure.
Do we got more questions for Wale out there? Oh, we got a lot of questions still.
Damn. All right.
Well, Nasty will make his way over to you.
All right, here we go.
Hi, Wale. Hi. Niecy right here. Niecy's here. Hi.
The loudness don't match how far, like, okay, go ahead.
So listen, I wanted to ask a question because your genre of music is catered to us women at the same time, but you are so real. But any parts of your life, do you dedicate any struggles to what you put into your music as far as, inspiring other people to be who they are in like Black Girl Magic?
I think that, like, the thing is, I don't think I cater to anybody. I think I'm just honest, and I think it speaks to women, the women that are really honest with themselves. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it catered like on chill as much men as more and probably more dudes like it than girls for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I cater to no. I think I just tell the truth, and people that speak the truth like to listen to the truth. You feel me?
I love the way your music like tells a story. Like whenever I hear your songs, I just visually see it playing out. Like do you guys agree, or am I making this? I don't know. That's just me. Like.
Thank you. All the love right now is just. Is anybody going to the show tonight? Do you have your tickets yet? Listen, you probably got a conference call with two of my uncles and one of my. Don't let her. Don't let her end up. Not under no circumstances. My mother gonna probably be in there with her with a hoodie and glasses on, man.
We got a question over here. Entice Wale. Yeah, right here.
All right.
Thank you so much. Watch out now. Thank you so much, Wale, for sharing all your greatness with us. My name is Latasha, and I'm here from the LCL show. And I just wanted to ask you something a little bit more personal, because I see you have a very, very productive career. So how is it balancing your career and as well as your family importance as well? Like, how is it for you?
Man, I don't think a lot of people understand like what it like. One day. Not now or anytime soon, but one day we're gonna really talk about like this chapter, the dummy chapter. We're gonna talk. We're gonna see dummy. We're gonna talk about that chapter, and I think that question is gonna make a little bit more sense,
right?
Because it's difficult to balance your real life and being at a new label and a new chapter in your career, and fighting to get to the top of the charts because it's like. The era that I came in, we gotta make albums. We don't do hit one-off records and keep it moving. We make albums. You know what I'm saying? Myself, Sean, Cole, Drake, Wiz, we make albums. Crit, we make albums. We make projects. Right now, they make projectiles. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We make real projects, and balancing that and trying to be dad of the year. Through your FaceTime, like I'm saying, it's a lot of work.
Good question.
Anyway, all right.
Hi, my name is Tasha. I have 5 albums in my hand. Can you tell me which one is your favorite and why?
Oh,
That's not like that's you can't do a favorite album. That's like you know what I'm saying. Oh, that's even worse. That's like saying I like my second born like a lot. I don't like them twins. One of them be peeing in the bed. Like you know what I'm saying. Like you can't do the albums. They all got a significant part. Like okay, put it this way. Every album that I make, I'm giving you the new chapter and the best that I got. Oh, you want to go back to the chapters? You want it? What book company you work for? That's gonna try to sign me. Okay? All right. I'm gonna bring my lawyer.
My name is White Dude, and my question is what would you advise upcoming artists, what level of importance to place on their intuition and energies when everybody's got their hand out telling you they can help your career?
Right. Well, like I said, the day of the like the local rapper is almost over, and I think about maybe like 10% tops of a hot local act can get any type of traction. It's sad and it's kind of stupid, but maybe a 13-year-old future A&R, I don't think so. Like going viral and having a good social presence, you can have 1 million followers and have no deal. Back in the day, at the most, you could probably fill in 2,000 people maybe in your city if you hot. So things have changed. So all that local, this, that, and the third, bruh, all that spending money on this and then what you gonna pass out CDs at the gas station? Play them where? Where are you gonna play a CD right now? No offense to the lady with 5 CDs, get the 6th one, please. Nah, but it's a new ball game. It's a new ball game. And unfortunately, it's people that don't care about no music, don't care about making no music, they still gonna get record deals. Over people that live, bleed, sweat, all this industry, this music thing. They gonna still make it because they might be sharper with their memes. They might be sharper. They might be on the dark side of the internet promoting their stuff. You never know. They going viral of TweetDeck and all this other stuff. It's a lot of whole things that's going on right now. Mm-hmm. And I just say, if you're going to spend money, you spend money in that the world. The world is local rapper now. So you can, I might not be hot in my neighborhood, but I'm hot in Russia. I can feel 300 people in the Russia. Like that's the world we live in.
Right.
That's the world. There's people right now that are touring overseas and they can't even put maybe 100 people in their city, but they can do 200 in Russia. Facts. They can do 200 in Oslo because they like hip hop, they like the style, like whatever. It's one world now. All that local rapper stuff, that's from the 99s and the 2000s.
You know that you talked about a minute ago how you are like an album type of person, like, you know, and with everything evolving the way it is, everyone wants music quick. Like you come out with an album and a week later they're like, when you coming out with new music?
Exactly. That's
sick
part of
that
it. That's part
already.
of it. That's part of it. It's too much. It's too many.
The streaming and just everything's too quick.
Well, you connected out here. You plugged in Miami. You know, it's like you can't even go to the club or just chill anywhere, the mall, whatever, and without hearing somebody, hey, I'm trying to. Can you introduce me to Ross?
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
None of y'all. I know you can't. I know you can't. Like you know what I'm saying. Like right. They probably a little like nervous because of like they gonna be like, yo, bro, big bro, can I? Yeah. And it's just it's a lot. Like, but I was talking to this. I'm not gonna say who because I don't want to put them under the bus. But I was talking to somebody and I was like, yo, there's right now going into 2020. Let's just say it's 2020. There's probably like 5 times more people trying to get in this small window than it was in 2010.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. In fact, that's a light guess. I think it might be 10 times because if people see, you know what I'm saying, and some people know that people come and go, in and out. But some people, that's okay with them. They just want to hit their little 1 or 2 licks and then start their business up or do whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it dilutes the quality of music. And it closes the door on people who've been here or people who are going to be here for quite some time. And I think that is a dangerous part of this whole situation because you're probably going to eliminate us from hearing the next Drake or Kendrick Lamar or Wale or whatever, because they might not be able to get in the door because of somebody that's like, I'll just paint my hair and wear something crazy and jump. I'll get hit by a bus. And then make a new song called Bust Down, Rolly. Whatever. I'm viral. I went, I jumping in the street, do the video from a gurney, and then they viral. And now you just took the attention off like 6 people that was trying to be here for the next 20 years.
Right.
And this is just an analogy for like how the music game is leaning to right now.
Okay. Kelly Price. How did you get Kelly Price on that joint?
Who you talking to? It's like, nah. No, but for real, who you talking? Like, that's me.
You're like, it's me.
Nah, but actually, a fun fact about the album that I'm gonna say for the first time here, she starts and ends the album. So we'll leave it right there. We'll leave it at that.
Starts it and ends it.
Yeah. The album, the way you're gonna register it, the story. She starts it and ends it. So sue me. No, just she starts and finishes it. Yeah, and then I just heard her, her tone on it, and she starts it, and she finishes it, and "Sue Me" that's the intro to the album right there, and I just wanted to. The album is kind of written like a story or a movie, and that's like the opening credits, like the high speed chase with and then you know what I'm saying?
Vibing that.
Do you find the process harder to select your beats, or like actually writing to the music? Like, what do you find a harder process when you go in the studio?
Beats, because the way my brain works, I just write to the first thing I hear all the time. I'm at the place in my life and my career where I need other people to pick my beats, because I'll write to anything. I'll just start writing, and I'll come up with the idea for the video and all these things while I'm writing it. It could be nothing. It could just be like just me doing that. And somebody coughing in the background and looped up, and I'm like, yeah, that's it. I like to write. I like to come up with ideas. I like to make things fit that ain't supposed to.
But who do you trust with that?
Nobody. That's why it took me a year to make this motherfucker. Nobody. No, I don't.
How did the song with you and Sam Sneak happen? Sam Sneak's definitely 305 to the fullest.
Yeah.
Like, I love his vibe.
Hi. No, Sam is the brother, man. So it was something going on in Atlanta, and we went to one of Ross Jones, and I went there. I think I was up there. I might have been up there with Black, up there. Like all I know is I came downstairs, and DJ Money, shout out DJ Money, he was already in the studio with Sam, and I was just like, you know what I'm saying? I was dating this girl at the time, right? She was an actress. She was pretty, like whatever, cool. She gassed me up for the session. She was like, man, you looking good on your Instagram, whatever. So I was like, you know what I'm saying? So I get in the studio, and I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna write me a hit record today. Like, it's whatever, anything they play. And then Sam was like, I got something for you. And then I think either some kind of way they played that joint first. That was the first thing they played. And I did the hook. I did the hook like 3 months. No, I did the hook in the first verse that day. And I put it on my Snap. I think I was on Snapchat at that time. And I put it on the Snapchat, and everybody's like, yo, this is crazy. And I already knew. I knew how it sounded, how everything was, that it was going to be a hit record.
It was.
And then it went platinum. See how that worked?
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
It was awesome hearing Sam on the radio like every day. I was like, yes, Sam.
Me and Sneak got more stuff to do. We definitely got more work to do. I think he's a genius. He know what he's doing.
You trusted him to pick your beats?
Yeah, but the thing is, he's A&R for Raw, so it's like he got to stay in that space.
Right.
If he come around me, it's gonna be like poems and all type of stuff flying around. Like, I don't want to put him in that position. So, but he definitely, you know what I'm saying? No, bro, we got like 3 songs that he produced that didn't make the album, but they gonna come out. Like, they're definitely gonna come out.
Okay.
So Wale, I have to bring something up. Like, you are such a dope, rounded, artist, right?
You forgot handsome.
Okay, handsome, fly. Your hair is everything.
My edges ain't laid. That's what that's why the bandana is like this.
I'll get you some
I was
royal
trying to give
coils,
you
oil.
pop vibes because my edges ain't laid.
So I wanted to ask you about that infamous top 50 rappers list that came out and had Joe Budden in the top 5.
Never heard of it.
And then
No, that was a troll move though. That was like because the person who did it, I don't know. It was just, I mean, whatever. It wasn't like from a credible thing. Even if they did a credible thing, they might try to omit me of it because I probably didn't shake somebody's hand at some party like 10 years ago. But that's another thing.
And it follows you.
Oh my God, who said that? That's how they do me. They do it because they like, if he react, we gonna get twice as many looks. Nah, it's all good. I'm one of the best rappers of all time. Most people in here know that. Come on, it's 6 albums.
So,
hey, I believe every album that I've ever put out, except for my first one, because I didn't know what was going on in Inscope, every album has a platinum single on it.
That part.
Every single one.
But I wanted to ask you.
That's before streaming. When you really had to work, you couldn't just get like you just couldn't just make a meme with like a gazillion likes.
Yeah, that was when you had to work. I wanted to ask you, so if you yourself put together your top 50 rapper list, where would you place yourself on your list?
High.
So where? Like, tell me. 1.
High.
All right. Top 5, top 3. They're answering.
This isn't The Price is Right. High. Just know. High is.
We're on air.
High is a high. High. Ozzy Osbourne high. High.
Say less.
Yes.
Wale, so we talked about Dummy. Tekashi 6ix9ine came out and said he doesn't want witness protection. He's going to be the biggest rapper when he comes back out. What do you have to say to that? Is that crazy?
Wow.
Wow,
that's crazy.
And again, that can mean, huh? Wow, that's crazy.
So
October
Wale.
10th. October 10th.
Exactly.
Yes, October 11th. Wow, that's crazy.
That's crazy. In stores October
Ladies,
11th.
hold on. Let me see. How many fellas in here right now? Fellas, make some noise. Ladies, make some noise.
Well, the ladies gonna be louder for you.
For you.
It's my demographic is evenly balanced. Don't get this room messed up. Oh, listen. Ladies, when I say wow, can y'all say that's crazy? I want to see something real quick. I'm gonna say wow, and y'all say that's crazy. I ain't say go yet. Wow. That's crazy. You see the negative undertone with it? Like, wow. That was the negative side. Like, wow. That's crazy. It wasn't the bright joint. Like, they already ready to be. Whoever, y'all about to start texting people some angry tweet.
Make sure you catch that vibe October 11th. Wow, that's crazy. And Wale tonight at Revolution Live in Fort Lauderdale. Wale, thank you so much. That vibe, Wale. Afternoon get down.
It's 99 JAMZ in Park. You already know what it is. I'm your host, Lil Bow Wow. This is AJ. This is Roxy. What's up? Yeah, we doing it big. Right now, we got B2K, Lil Bow Wow, Omarion, and the other little light-skinned boys that was signed to Puff back in the day. I forgot their name. Let's run it.
Y'all make some noise for Wale, everybody. 99 JAMZ, the afternoon get down.